Good morning, all. Myself, Hemant Sahai. I am co-founder of Dream to Reality (DTR) group, and I have Abhinav as well. He is also a Dream to Reality co-founder. And from last few weeks, we are talking about the book, the 10x Rule. And today we are coming up with a new chapter, chapter number 12 and 13. So I will I will request Abhinav to talk about the chapter 11 and 12 and 13.
Yes, thank you so much, Hemant, and I welcome all of you to this Sunday morning. So today, I'm gonna talk about something which will make you uncomfortable, but that will give you a lot of insights, and that will make you realize that if you are stuck in your venture, your business, if you are an entrepreneur, you will realize something that will help you to further proceed in your life. So, are you ready? Okay, all right, great. So, tell me one thing, right? When we grew up in our life, how many times have you heard things like play it safe and just be in your limits and don't shout and don't be too aggressive? Things like that. I'm sure all of you must have heard about this because I'm also in the same category, isn't it? Yes, it's true that, let's say, when as a child we make we made people around us, uh, we put them in the problems and we create a lot of problems for them with our play or with our talk, or we were very reluctant to get something. The people around were getting annoyed with us, and yeah, they were sometimes getting frustrated with us. Right, so I think this is something which quite happens if you are a parent. Sometimes it becomes difficult to deal with a child because he's so passionate about what she wants or she wants as a kid. Yes, so as a kid we all have done these things, right? And then we heard from the elder people, maybe our parents, or it could be your somebody in your relation, that don't do like this, don't behave like this, right? My dear friends, yes, at times it feels natural, but the author says if you are not successful in your life, this is the reason. He's saying that if you are not playing at that level of a child, then nobody is going to pay attention to you. He's saying that if you are just doing enough, if you are just working, then people will not listen to you. So yes, I know that it happens with all of us, that whenever we are trying to do something, when we are trying to sell an idea, we kind of just try to do enough things and do not do a lot of do not play with our full potential. So that's the author is saying, that if you really want to do something, first of all, you have to behave like a child. You have to obsessed with your uh, passion, with your ideas, with your thoughts, and then only you will be able to take the actions. Right. The first thing is be like a child and be obsessed in whatever you are trying to do, and then only people will see that yes, you are somebody who is not going away. You will stay there forever for them. You will be there whenever they need some help. So that's the message, that obsession is really important. Don't feel like it's a disease, it's a wrong thing. It's completely natural state. We all shall be. All right, so Okay, so this was the one insight that I wasn't aware about, but when I read this book, so I realized this, it has a lot of potential, and I'm sure that this will help you a lot also. Okay, next thing I quickly want to talk about is also something which is a sort of disease, which we feel that it is a disease, but in reality, it's the other way around. As per the author, it's the other way around. And after reading the chapter, I also realized the same. Okay, next thing is that, let's say if you are trying to do something, right? Let's say if you are in a job, right, and you have been given a task, and what we generally do, we kind of just finish that task, and we just that doesn't require a lot of effort. It's because it's just a sort of regular activity that we do on a daily basis. So we just put some effort, and we most of the times we get rid of that task very easily. So that's the state that we all have in the job. But when it comes to the businesses, when it comes to the entrepreneurs, or even the salespeople, this formula is a failing formula. Author is saying that because playing as a salesman or playing as an entrepreneur is a completely different thing altogether. You cannot just take the things for granted, and you cannot just put your effort, put your limited efforts. Author is saying that if you really want to do something in sales, or if you are in a business, so you have to go all in. Go all in is something which means that you have to put all your energy, all your actions, and all your thoughts on one thing. If you'll do that, then you will see that things will start to change. And the author is saying that don't feel like you have the limited energy, because I think I also heard this fact that your energy is limited, and you can take only limited actions, right? But author is saying that this is a sort of false belief, right? Because you can reload your gun as many times you want. Let's say you work 12 hours a day today, and then you get some sleep, and then you get recharged, right? So I think this is happening with our uh, with the co-founder of this group, Hemant. These days he is putting a lot of effort, right? And then he's getting some sleep, and then he's doing the same thing next day also. He's reloading his gun again and again. So that's what the message is, that we have to behave like that. And also, I think author gave a very profound example that we all can relate very easily. He shared that long back when we were a child, we heard the story of a hare and a tortoise. And we know that tortoise always wins the race because he was steady and he didn't stop anywhere in between. But while on the other hand, the hare was fast in the beginning, but then he was kind of decided to take some rest, and that's why he was not able to finish the race. But he's saying that if there could be a third person or a third animal who could who could have been the mixture of both of these, tortoise plus hare, who could have been steady in towards his goal, and who could have been taking the massive action like a hare, and he was not stopping, he was consistent with his massive actions, then he could have beat both of them. So that's the kind of the need of the hour that we all need to have. So whatever you are trying to do, go all in. Don't spare anything. Don't put anything in your backlog. Just go all in. And once you are done with the day, reload your guns and then go all in again and again. So keep doing it, and things will start falling in place. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Thank you, Abhinav. Very well summarized message which you have given on chapter number 12. That is the obsession. Obsession isn't a disease, it is a gift given by God. And chapter number 13, go all in and overcome it. So, very well summarized. And I would have to say, I mean, I am always inspired from Abhinav, the way he is working. He is an health expert, he's a wellness coach, and he's already started giving the webinar, and he is changing the life of others. So I'm always getting inspired the way he is working. So thank you, Abhinav, and thanks for giving the very good message. And today, last time I've spoken about till chapter number 12. That was obsession isn't a disease, it's a gift. And today I will continue with the chapter number 13. That is go all in and overcome it. But recently, I mean, I got an opportunity to talk about on this chapter on different platform. So what I will do today, I will run that particular video in front of you, and you can listen, and hopefully you will get some good message from that. So I will just share my screen. Give me a moment. I will just share the sound as well. Yeah. Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to continue my 10x, my knowledge sharing on 10x rule, the 10x rule by author Grant Cardone. And today I'm going to cover the chapter number 13, go all in and overcome it. So let's start. So let's understand what is go all in first, and then we'll see overcome it. So meaning of all in, it is a very common term in the game of poker, and that means in that game you will put all your coins at risk at the same given point of time. So here what the author is trying to say that in our life, like in a poker game, you will put all your coins and it will get exhausted. But in our life, we should follow the same all-in principle. Only difference will be like in poker, once you lose all your coin, it is all gone. But in the life, if you put all in, and what you have to put, I mean, there you are giving the coins or chip in the game of poker, but here it's not a money, it's not a chip, it is your effort, it's your creativity, it's your idea, your action. So these things you should put all in whenever you are chasing any goal. So this is what author is saying, that will never get exhausted, and it will be available in plenty. So here what author is saying that our society, they will never encourage the mentality of all in. Why? Because they are teaching us to play safe, and while playing safe, definitely you will not put everything at risk in one go. So basically it is against the natural, or against the whatever society is thinking. But if you have to work at 10x level, then you have to put everything in one go at risk. What is the benefit? So let's understand this with one story, and which is a well-known story by everyone. I mean, everyone might have already heard about it. Is the story of a rabbit and a tortoise. So basically, in the race, everyone is knowing that okay, the rabbit was fast enough. He was chasing his dream. But at one moment of time, I mean, he thought that, okay, he has
left the tortoise very far away, and now he can take a rest. On the other hand, tortoise was committed, he was dedicated, he was steady, he was steadily moving towards his goal. And as you all know, yes, the winner was the tortoise, not the rabbit. But here, let's think and let's mix the characteristics of tortoise and rabbit. Just imagine that there is a third character in that particular story, which is having the characteristic of rabbit and tortoise both. So rabbit characters, I mean, he will start that character, the third character will start chasing the dream with speed. So he will go with speed. At the same time, he will have the characteristic of tortoise. He will show the steadiness and he will work continuously. He will put all his effort. He will take action and he will put all, he will put the philosophy of all in. So this is where the message is like we should put everything, because there is no shortage of the resources which you are having, that is effort, the action, ideas, the creativity. It's like a bank. You just imagine or consider that it is like a bank which will keep on renewing or your resources, which will help you to achieve your success. So it doesn't matter, I mean, if you will fell down, but it is up to you to rise up again and then continue on your journey. So there's no shortage of the resources. And what will happen? uh, okay, there's one more example where author is saying that most of the salesperson or most of the sales executive, they will fix the appointment with the customer, they will reach at the time, but they will lose the sell because the business, because they will not show the proposal. The customer will not understand that what this particular deal about. So this is what I mean. 99% people will fail to achieve their goal. They are not ready. They are not ready to take massive action. They are not ready to put everything in terms of effort, action, ideas, creativity. So they are not ready, and that is the reason they will not reach near to their goal. And along with this, now the next thing is overcommitment. So when you have understood the meaning of what is all in from this chapter, now along with this, there is a second part, that is the overcommitment. That means most of the people, as you know, the society rule is like we should play safe. So whenever they are doing any kind of business, any kind of transaction, they will be scared or they will be fear and they will be fearful and they will not overcommit. So what the message author want to give here is like, moment you will overcommit, from the inside you will get the energy to deliver that commitment, the overcommitment which you have promised to the customer. So basically, moment you overcommit, moment you will give unusual promise, you will stand out of the crowd. You will stand out of the crowd. You will get noticed. And this is what for the this is the thing which the customer is looking for. Special deal. And with this attitude of all in plus the overcommitment, this will make you separate from the other persons, other businesses, and you will automatically you will start applying the 10x rule. And by this time, I mean, we are in the chapter 13. You might be already knowing what is the 10x rule. That 10x rule means at thought level, we should think, we should put our goal at 10x time, whatever is our capability. So automatically, once you put everything all in, and moment you will overcome it, you will be working at a level of 10x. So this is the message from the chapter number 13, and I hope you liked it. Do subscribe my channel and put the comment to encourage myself. Thank you.
I mean, I have heard this video. I mean, I am recording and I'm just loading in on you uploading on the YouTube, but I'm never hearing it back. And today I have heard it, and the moment I heard it, I mean, it has again, I mean, charged me further, and now I'm excited to work more. And I'm hoping that okay, everybody who is listening to this our today's video, DTR video, they have also gained from our message, whatever Abhinav has given, whatever I have played the video, and that will benefit you, and that will help you to achieve your goals, or at least to walk towards in the direction of your goal. And do comment. I mean, if you find all these videos interesting, helpful, so do acknowledge that. It will inspire, it will encourage us as well. So thank you all for today. Abhinav, you want to add anything here?
Yes, so I think your that recorded video was really amazing. I think you touched upon all the points that were there in the book. I think yeah, and the message was clear, and I'm sure that it must have benefited our viewers. So yeah, good job. Thank you, Shivan. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you, Abhinav. And thank you, everybody. We will meet next week, same time, Sunday, with another chapter of the same book, the 10x rule. Till then, thank you and bye.